Welcome to the channel. My name's Rich from Bug Out Vehicles UK. If you've not been here before, we build off-grid vehicles and we take them out to the woods, we take them out on little mini adventures and we just see what they're capable of. And today we've got a lovely Land Rover 130 campervan. So what we're going to do, and if you're wondering, this vehicle's actually coming up for sale. So before it goes, I'm going to get a walk round on it and then get to show you guys what it is, and also as well as that, there might be one of you that's interested in it, so we all win. So originally this started life as a workshop for the utility companies, for Western Power. You may have seen them before. Big vans, they go out into the middle of the fields and they'd work up the pylons or what have you, and this was the off-grid workstation. So inside powering this thing is a TD5, totally standard Land Rover setup, which is actually a real benefit if you want to overland, because like with my Land Rover, everything's modified on it, which is great when you want to do rock crawling, you want to go right down deep into some rivers and things like that. However, when you alter one dynamic, it puts stress on other parts. This vehicle is absolutely as it was made, apart from an engine remap, which I'd advise any TD5 owner to do, because as standard, Land Rover limited these things by quite a lot for the new rules. So one of the key things of this, and why it's such a good base vehicle, is because it's utility spec. So this came off a totally different production line to most Land Rovers. They come with heavier duty chassis, heavier duty suspension mounts. They come with all the little trick bits, all the bits that will make it off-grid and specifically for the utility board. And by doing that, it makes it a fantastic base for a camper van, because you know, once you've fitted that out with your few little trick bits like your bed, your cooker, your sink, the things that you need just to be comfortable, you've got something that was originally designed to be a brilliant off-grid vehicle. So straight away, what you can see is a colossal winch on the front of these. What they used to do originally with these is they used to pulley block and winch transformers up the pylons, so you know you've got something strong enough that's going to pull the vehicle out of the mud, and it's just another tool to keep you going, keep you on the road, or move trees, what have you. Multiple uses for it. Checker plate absolutely everywhere, because again, utility spec, you want a surface that you can put things down, not worry about doing damage, or even climb up on the front of here. Nice little step on the bumper, nice little step on the wing, and you're onto the rack here where the spare wheel's mounted. You've got ladders either side, but it's all about options with these things. Raised air intake, because you know these things are super capable when it comes to going through water, so why not have that right at the top? As well as that, it's also got the diff breathers, gearbox breathers, things like that, so that all the mechanicals will just keep going no matter what the conditions are. So the cab's fairly standard on this. It's still got the original Land Rover seats in here, the original Land Rover dash, everything like that, which some people like to upgrade it, personalise it to whatever they want, but on the other side of that, you've still got something robust, reliable. You can get the bottoms of the seats out, you can get to the storage or the batteries and things. So again, simplicity. But one little feature of this that I really do like is it's got the detachable steering wheel, which, one, security feature, pop that off, makes it harder for them to steal, and two, as a bigger bloke, smaller steering wheel, it just makes life a little bit easier, and you've not got so much of an issue with the right arm as you're going down the road. Then on the side of the vehicle, this is where another really nice options come about. You've got the 270-degree awning on the side, which it's a large thing, but once this is set up in a camp, you've got the 270-degree all the way around with the wall system. You've then got room for a family, a group, whatever, so you can set some seats up outside, you can have an outdoor cooking area. It's almost like your front room, isn't it? Then you can go inside and you can have your bedroom area. Very versatile, and if you're in a place for more than a couple of days, it's that outside space, especially if the weather comes down, it just makes it a very livable space. So inside we've got the double burner, which it's the little things. You're not just cooking one thing at a time. You've got, you know, you can have your brew on the go while you're making your fry up. You've got the sink. It's got the grey water. So in the back here, we've got the sink with running water on it. We've got the double burner, which is a lovely option for being able to have a brew while you're cooking your food. Real nice thing. You've got the beer fridge right next to the door, so it's positioned in such a way where you can open it up from the rear door, grab your beer, close the door, away. You're not having to climb in and out, which when you're in the woods or you're off grid or something, you're not trailing muck in and out, sand in and out, all them issues, and it just makes life easy. Masses and masses of storage in the back here, which when you first look at it, it's a different setup. You don't see this very often. However, looking around the back here, it's a nice option. Right at the very bottom, pull out cassette toilet, so if you're somewhere like a show or something like that, you're not having to go and use a block somewhere. If you're in the woods, you're not having to go out with a shovel and do a little recce. Loads of storage for the duvets and things, which this is where a lot of camper vans, you struggle to find where you're going to put it, and this one, there's no shortage of space. We've got storage under the bed here, we've got storage in the back. There's just masses of it. This is one thing it really isn't shy of. Eating area here, this also then turns into a bed. You could sleep just on this side on your own if you wanted to, if you're just doing a quick overnight or something along them lines. However, this does then pull out to be a 4-foot double bed. So to keep you off grid on this one, there's 100 watt of solar on the roof. There's also a split charger charging from the engine as you're driving. And then there's 140 amps of leisure battery in the back of it as well. So there's enough there to keep all these lights going. We've got the charge points absolutely everywhere. And generally, it's everything that you need to be comfortable. As far as heat goes, with this being a utility vehicle that came with the Urbespascher, or however it is that you say that, I don't know. But it's got the blow air diesel heater, which is plumbed directly into the main tank. So there's no worries there of having enough fuel to keep the thing going or topping it up. And not only that, you've got a high quality diesel heater there that bangs out way more heat than you can ever deal with. One nice little option on this, which I've got my little man door in the side, whereas this has got your big doors here, so you can lay in bed, you can look out over whatever you've parked up against, and you've just got masses of open air. You know, it's a nice place to be, isn't it? But when the weather's bad, and this is why I put the side door in mine, you can close these two large doors down and only have the small, let's be gender neutral, person door, the fluid door, the non-binary door, whatever it wants to be today. But today it's a man door. I've dinted the world. So obviously this isn't going to be the cheapest of camper vans in the world, as it's a Defender and as these are getting rarer and rarer to get a good one in good order. If you are interested and you know what these are valued at, have a look in the description below. There'll be a link through there. Click on that one if you've got any genuine questions or you're genuinely looking to buy one. For everybody else that just wanted a nosy round it, hope you enjoyed that. And check out the playlist because there'll be a whole host of other vehicle tours and other vehicles to have a look at. Thank you.